Get excited.
They're 8-2.
Because the Patriots
Jesus.
are 8-2. 8-2 is where they are through 10 games. And their two biggest road tests and two biggest games of the year resulted in two Patriot wins. First at Buffalo and now in Tampa Bay. And they are not only atop the AFC East, they have some breathing room at the moment atop the AFC East through 10 games and the home stretch of November, December on the way.
They did not do what Buffalo did. Buffalo sort of righted themselves and took care of Kansas City at home. And then they went to Miami and fell asleep. With the entire Bills Mafia taking over, I guess, South Florida down there. They were all over the elbow room, saw them all over Lauderdale. You see them all over social media. Oh, it's Bills South, Bills Mafia South. And they just, their quarterback was a dud. Our quarterback was a stud. And that's what he was yesterday. And he took some hits, guys. And I know you saw it on TV. There's some late ones. There were some good ones. Legit ones. Like Vita Vea hit him in the sternum. I thought he cracked his sternum. The first hit he had on him. And this was the second half. But he kept hanging in there and kept battling. And they all did. But the rookies, my God, these rookies. We never thought it was going to happen with Kyle Williams. And Mike Reese, you're getting lunch, pal. We owe Mike Reese lunch.
He got off the hook, man.
Yeah. Well, we're getting lunch tomorrow anyway. Because they won again. I'm so happy.
Are you?
Oh, I mean, I do think we're witnessing something. And you felt it when you landed down there. We stayed at the JW Marriott right downtown in downtown Tampa. We usually get in and we get all our cards and that, and we go, meaning our tickets for our rooms. And you go kind of through the back way, and then you get to the front where all the 6 elevators are, and they have them all quarantined off. I've never seen so many people at a team hotel on the road, including playoff games, AFC title games, and maybe it's a little more quarantine for an AFC title game because the security's a little bit better. I mean, I'm not talking Super Bowl, but the amount of people, the amount of Patriots fans, the second we left the JW Marriott, we were 4 miles from Raymond James Stadium, and there were Pats fans on the streets the whole way, and they hear the buses coming because they shut the road down. It's a police escort, and we're all on the bus, and we're like, holy crap, these are all Patriots fans. And then we pull up to the stadium, everybody that's tailgating are all Patriots fans. And then you get in the game, and they're sort of like sprinkled throughout the bottom bowl. But then once the game kicks off, I think it was legitimately 40-60, 40% Patriots fans, 60% Tampa. That's a big number on the road. And as the game went on and you start locking it up, they all filtered down. And then, my God, I went down to do TV at 11:30, and the gates opened prior to that. You know, I'd go back upstairs at 12. I'd look at the concourse. That's all red, white, and blue. I've never seen anything like it. Fans are waking up. They're liking this team. They're traveling. This is every time we go on the road, and it's something special because these fans aren't stupid. They know when football's good. And the home games at the start of the year, they're kind of like this, hands crossed, arms crossed, and they have to prove that they're good for you to cheer. They do. They had to prove something to get these fans on board, and I think they did it. I mean, look how many games they won in a row. It's crazy. A short week this week. I ain't concerned about it. I'm ready to go.
I'm just wondering if it's tough for anyone to enjoy knowing that it's only year one and they can't possibly go all the way. They can't go the distance because it's year one, guys. I don't know if you know that.
Stop it.
I don't know if you know that, but that was coming out of Fort Foxborough last week that it's only year one.
I said if they won Sunday, we're coming in Monday, they're a contender. They're a contender.
They are a contender. I believe it. You believe it.
Yes.
Most of the fans believe it.
They're in.
It's too bad the team didn't believe it last week because this team is legit.
What are we going to do about last week? Like, we're past last week.
Oh, that's what they want you to say. So, perfect. Oh, what are you going to do? Well, no. I'm going to say.
That's last Wednesday.
I'm going to say, what a blown opportunity. What a blown opportunity to not buy in on this team.
Who would have came in and helped you
I told you on
yesterday?
Friday that if they went down there and they won and they look good, what an awkward spot the team gets put in. Because on Wednesday they weren't believing, but on Monday they are. That locker room believes. That coach, I thought, believed. But last week his actions.
I think they always believed.
But those players do. Those players are bought in.
41
man.
guys. Cheers, Spillane.
They are bought in.
Cheers, Spillane, after the game.
Yeah.
He's like, we feel it. We want it. We want more. Like, that's the most that guy's ever talked. He's usually yes, no. But he stood up there and he took every question. He's like, we want this thing, man. We haven't even played our best football yet.
Well, they haven't. They haven't played their best football yet.
It was not a clean game
No,
yesterday.
they lost a turnover battle again and still beat a team that is considered a contender in the NFC.
They got a lot of veterans. They got a lot of veterans on that team.
They raised the bar again. I mean, the focus now should be one seed in the AFC. That's on the table.
They swept the NFC South.
They've got one team left on the schedule with a winning record. One team left. The Ravens still don't have a winning record. They're 4-5. They're in the hunt.
They'll get there. I think the Ravens will get there to a winning record. When we play Baltimore, I think it's going to be a knockdown.
Everybody on that schedule, losers. Jets, Bengals, Giants, Ravens, Jets, Dolphins. 6 of the last 7, all losing records. The one team on there is the Bills. They've already beaten the Bills, and yesterday the Dolphins beat the Bills.
Huh.
So what's in the way of them chasing that one seed?
They didn't clip the Bills. They kicked our ass.
So
we were watching that game.
This is why today the math changes, the expectations change, the bar is raised. They could potentially get a bye in the American Football Conference playoffs.
Let's go.
They could get a bye. That is in play. What a ride. What a day. What a day. And Drake May is growing up right in front of your eyes.
Pittsburgh's falling apart. Everybody's falling apart.
Damn, is he tough.
Everybody is falling apart in front of you.
And
that was the toughest I've seen Drake May play.
Wow, did they say all the right things in victory. Every single thing they said, including starting with the quarterback, was just the right thing to say.
Tracy Wolfson, did you hear Buffalo lost? We don't care.
I'm not worried about Buffalo. I'm worried about Thursday.
You're working Thursday, pal.
That I am.
It's a big one.
Hey, big game. Break out the big dog.
Big Beetle.
All right?
Sit down, Murray.
Welcome back. So, yeah, that's in play now. That is. And they have not played their best football. They still have issues that they have not cleaned up, that hopefully they will with this schedule the rest of the way. They're in the driver's seat.
They are. Schedule is laid out for them, man. The one seed is absolutely on the table, and it should be. That should be the expectation now with the way that this team is played. That was one of their toughest tests on the schedule, and they passed.
Did you watch Broncos play?
Yeah.
Have you?
I watched the Colts play, too.
Did you watch the Colts play yesterday? We did, because it was the morning game, and we're all sitting there at the stadium watching it. Do they impress you? This thing's wide-ass open. It's not even wide-ass open anymore. I think you're the favorite. I do. I think you're the favorite in the AFC.
It is conceivable.
Kansas City's going to be nasty in the playoffs. I don't know when you're going to get them or if you'll even get them, but that's something you might have to dodge in the playoffs because the quarterback's pretty freaking good.
It is
I don't
conceivable
think they care. They want him.
That the New England Patriots finish with 14 wins.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I am never one to go down this path of being a Yahoo when it comes to this stuff. You know that. It's possible.
But that's not even being Yahoo when you look at the schedule. Yeah.
Again, and quickly, here's the math. Those 6 teams I referenced, okay, 6 of them have losing records. They're 16-40 combined.
Oh, my God.
Take the Bills out of the equation. 16-40 is their record combined, 6 of those 7 teams. Those 6 teams with loser records. They could go 6-1. They could go 5-2 and end up with 13 wins. And that to me is like, oh God, yeah, 13, yeah, that's absolutely achievable, and they should be able to do that. 14 would be okay. They even did a little better than expected. But we're talking about a team now that you can sit here today and say, yeah, it's a 13 or 14 win type of team, and they could grab the number 1 seed if they want to go for it here. It's all lined up for them to get the number 1 seed and not have to play in the opening round of the playoffs and be hosting and have home field throughout in Foxborough in 2025.
And not only that,
26 calendar-wise, but the 2025 season could result in that. And you're telling me I got to stop thinking about last Wednesday? I'm not.
I wouldn't bring it up. I like this team. They like their team. This is their team moving forward. And there's nothing you can do about last Tuesday.
I can complain about it.
You can go ahead, complain about it. They have a bye and a half ahead of them. After this game, you get 10 days off till the next game. They have another bye after that. They're going to get rest.
So they will have rest on their side.
They're going to need it because they're
getting
dinged up.
They will have the schedule on their side.
Yeah.
And they might even have a bye. Get ready for San Francisco, so.
Yahoo!
Who are you worried about? Kansas City? You're worried about Kansas City.
I'm not worried about Kansas City.
Well, what if you're the number 1 seed and you're playing at home?
Well, you have to buy. That's different. That's different. You're not going to see them till the end.
Well, doesn't that change the entire equation?
Well, I worry about if you have the hiccups or hiccup and you host Wild Card Weekend and they come here. That's a tough first game. That's all, because of the quarterback. Would you want to play Tom Brady at the end? I wouldn't want to play Mahomes. I want to play Tom Brady. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. That was a hell of a game yesterday. Quarterback's got some freaking balls, man. He's growing up right in front of us, and it's something different every week. He wasn't perfect yesterday. Awful interception.
That was brutal.
Awful.
Maybe his worst play of the year. Yeah.
Tom Brady threw one
But
down.
sprinkled in
down
with his
against
worst
Commanders.
play of the year are like 5 others where you're like, oh my God.
Just
Drake
jaw
May.
on the floor.
Just, oh my
Yep.
God.
They're explosive plays on offense, and three.
The throw to Hollins. The throw to Williams. I mean,
Yeah.
you're like.
The Pop Douglas third down
Wow.
conversion.
Okay.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
The throw to Williams, people don't understand how tough that throw is.
Oh.
Where he's sliding up, and he's going left to right in front of you, and the guy's undercutting him, and he's going to your right, deep, and away from you. You can't teach it. You can't learn how to throw that.
Top 5 in the league, Drake May. That's who
Top
he
5,
is.
top 3, dude.
Okay. Well, okay.
We're past 5.
Well, it has been established, and I don't think he's going to leave the group anytime soon. It's so disappointing that drive ended the way it did.
I know.
Because that play.
That's like your death drive right there. That's your step on your neck. Bleed him out. Cut the fish. Cut the head off. Get the guts out. Let's go home. Let's eat dinner.
But to break that out on any team, at any time, how do you stop that?
It's the throw.
How do you stop a guy who can hang in the pocket that long and is willing to take the beating that comes with it and will get back up every single time? I'm so impressed with Drake May's toughness.
That's a third shot he took of that drive.
Tell me how
throw.
do you stop this?
Yep.
How do you stop it when the quarterback is willing to get his ass kicked to extend the play when his offensive line is okay? It's not great. It's just okay.
They threw everything at them. Todd Bowles threw everything at them. They even did that amoeba defense where they walked around up front, where you can't. Which one's the Mike? Who do I got? Who do I block? And he still picked it up a couple times. And man, the shot he took on the sideline, Jesus. That should have been a lot worse than what it was. I know that he had one step inbounds and one on the white and one in the green.
Yeah.
But that was a hit. The second guy coming in, the safety, that was a shot at the head. He went up high, and you could see it. He got
hit him in the shoulder.
I know, but it's still
Still feels dirty. It still feels dirty.
Slow motion, both helmets in.
You know what he's trying to do there. He knows he's in bounds and he has a chance to take a shot at him, and it's also tight into the goal line, so you know that the penalty is going to be not a killer for your team. It's not going to be a killer.
Now you guys saw the throw to
And
Matt.
you know what would be better for your team? If you knock Drake May out of the game, it's better for your team.
Yeah, it's like a Bledsoe shot.
Yeah.
That was like a Bledsoe kill shot type.
But either way,
you guys saw it on TV.
how can you stop Drake May when he's willing to extend plays, take the beating, and can deliver the football into a window that is, I don't know, the size of this pencil cup on the desk here? No problem. He'll dot you with one. It's killer. It will break teams' souls is what it will do. That's what it will do. It's unbelievable.
You can't defend it. I mean, it's Mac Hollins. No disrespect to Mac Hollins. He busted his ass on the route. You guys saw it on TV. Bob and I are sitting there calling. I'm like, oh, my God, look at the hang time on this throw. I thought he overthrew him. I thought the ball was going to come down on the 10 or the 5. And, he's scrambling to catch up with it. He has total concentration. The throw to Diggs for the touchdown on 4th down. Oh, my God. You want to talk about ball placement. We can sit here and talk about 10 throws in that game where ball placement is just
next level.
Yeah.
It's Mahomes, it's Josh Allen. It's MVP. The rare quarterbacks that can have those back-breaking plays like you're talking about where you go, I don't know how as a defense you're supposed to stop what that quarterback just did. You can't.
I haven't heard MVP chants in a road game since Tom Brady was here.
I actually think he could be closer to Mahomes than Allen. He often gets compared to Josh Allen.
I don't like the Allen comparison.
I actually think his game is closer to Mahomes's, which is yes, will hang in, take the shot, deliver the ball, put it, again, in a window that is minuscule. And on top of that, he'll break your back on a third down run.
He's right.
It's not this. I don't want the designed run up the gut, try and move the pile. No, it's closer to what Mahomes does.
Yeah. You know why?
It doesn't look that way.
It's evading people. Josh Allen wants to run you over.
Yes.
Mahomes and this kid want to get what they can, then get out of bounds or get down.
I think I had a brain fart at the end of the first segment, by the way. I said, won't stop losing instead of winning.
What are you talking about?
I had a weird thing at the end of the segment. I don't know.
I didn't know.
I lost my mind for a second. I was trying to say, like, they won't just stop not losing. I totally fouled it up. They just don't stop losing. See, what a stupid thing to say. I realized it right away. I was like,
look how bad that was.
Like, what did I just say?
Rewind
It was bad. It was bad, but he's in bounds.
Helmet to helmet.
I know.
He's in bounds.
This is the one thing, though. You'd say, how do you stop Drake May? It's him getting hurt, man. You got to protect yourself.
Yeah, the crown does hit it.
The crown hits his chin.
It's not, but he doesn't lead with it.
Left chin.
He doesn't lead.
He doesn't
with it.
lead, but eventually
in real
hits it.
time, I was so pissed.
You should be.
I'm so pissed because it's not maybe by letter of the law illegal, but it's filthy. I hate that crap.
Capella gravity.
Like, stop that. That's just dirty. That's you trying to knock a guy out or trying to hurt a player. I hate that. That's all he was trying to do there. He knows the play is over, and he's trying to knock Drake May out, and I hate that crap.
It's too high.
He knows it's over.
Hit him lower. It's too high. Sorry. I mean, it's a defensive play. I get it. Those guys are going to make hits. You don't have to go up at the head of a 6'4" quarterback, 6'5". That's a high hit. I bet he gets fined for it.
He will get fined.
Yep.
It won't be a lot, though. It'll be like $7,500. It's just dirty. That's all it is. I hate that. Don't need that. But anyway, they're off and running, man.
Want to take a couple calls?
Yeah.
We got them lined up.
The thing I was going to say, though, or maybe we'll... I was going to say it was a good day for the team in that Mike Vrabel's now 8-2. And where this team is going right now, they would not be even close to this had they not made the offseason moves they had, starting with firing their coach and firing that staff.
It's I can't even explain it. It's night and day different. And that's no disrespect to people here prior, because they put in work.
Yeah, I don't care that they put in work. They got paid to show up and go to work every day. Yeah, they sucked. They were bad at their job. They were terrible. If that's disrespect, then it's disrespect. You guys weren't good at your jobs. You deserve to get fired, and the guys who took over for you are proving you had no business being a head coach of an NFL team yet, and it was way too early, and you weren't ready for that job, and most of your staff, not very good either. So this spot that they're in right now does not happen with the thing that they did in the offseason, which was to be decisive and to blow that staff out within 5 minutes of that season ending last year. And I think the way that they have made additions, the roster is very different from a year ago. No one's going to deny that. Okay? It's very different. But the way this team carries itself, the way they operate, is a 180 from where they were at this time a year ago. And none of that happens without the team admitting how badly they screwed it up.
I can't even remember who the receiver is from Minnesota that we got that played in London, and his agent complimented
Osborne.
Osborne.
Oh yeah, KJ Osborne. Yeah. That's who that's who this kid was thrown to last year. It made him look good on a touchdown. Yeah. In London.
But everything in this offseason, man, whether it is Mike Vrabel, obviously a home run, whether it's Josh McDaniels, which has been a home run so far, or the acquisitions they made in the offseason. Every player they've brought in right now has now made an impact. Tonga has suddenly turned into Mike Allstott and Vita Vea on defense. It's unbelievable, man.
You lost your defensive coordinator right before the start of the year.
They haven't skipped a beat.
Yeah.
Nobody talks about it. And they just kept on going. Amazing.
Last year's coaching staff was a complete clown show. And every time the Patriots go out and play the right way or say the right things or react the right way or lift each other up as teammates, as we've seen so many examples of that this year, the culture, the tone, their level of play, their growth as individual, it is impressive. And it just reminds me how bad it was the previous, not just last year, but the previous 2 years, and how cashed and washed Bill Belichick was for the NFL in this time and how unprepared Gerard Mayo was to what it's supposed to look like when you have real people in charge running a real program. And so I think you should take a moment and say, we do all this, Pats are back, Pats are back. No, in a lot of ways, they are legitimately back. They are back to being a franchise with one big significant hire in Mike Vrabel.
Credit
that looks like a franchise that actually knows how to run a football team.
The owner didn't have to make the move. He heard the fans, and he made the move. Because you don't want to eat a lot of that sometimes. You fired 2 coaches right away. Bang, bang. It's not a good look. Because you got it wrong.
And I think that
he got it right. He fixed it.
That remains true regardless of where this goes. Whether it's playing in a Super Bowl or a first-round playoff exit, at least you're going to know at the end of this season that the Patriots know how to run a football team again, which for a couple of years they didn't, and they failed miserably at, from top to bottom. So when we yell Pats are back, they are back, regardless of how this ends.
They're back.